This is Rick Casalge, injury specialist from exercisesforinjuries.com and Lifelong Wellness. I want to welcome you to today's video, and in today's video what we're going to go through are 5 exercises for knee arthritis. We'll just get into the exercises. So I'm going to bring Kaya up and she's going to help go through the 5 exercises, and we're going to start off with the first one, calf raises. So get Kaya to do a couple repetitions and then we'll break it down. Okay, so what you're doing is you're standing nice and upright, great alignment, head, shoulders, hips, legs in a straight line, legs are underneath the hips. Then you're going to come onto your toes and then back down, and then onto your toes and back down. So we've demonstrated this in pretty much in the middle of the room. Of course, if you're concerned about balance, you can move up against the wall and then go through the movement. Now, with this one, it doesn't technically hit and target the knees, but what it does is we're working the muscle below the knee, so the calf or gastrocs, which is really important to have good and strong to help when it comes to overcoming and preventing knee pain. Also, with you standing and putting weight through both your legs, you're isometrically contracting the muscles around the knee, which is great. Isometric contractions is a safe contraction and a great contraction if you have any type of pain or injury. Now, looking at the sets, reps, time, and intensity for this one, sets are going to be 1, repetitions are going to be 10, time's going to be smooth controlled movement with a good stop at the end position. Intensity is on the moderate side, and we've already talked about the purpose. Now, moving on to the next one, number 2, calf stretch. So Kyle demonstrated, she'll get into that end position and then we'll break it down. So you're going from that standing nice ideal alignment. Kaya has her hands on the wall. Then she's going to step back. Okay, front foot is flat, knee is bent. Thighs at like a 45-degree angle, back leg is straight, heel is down in this back leg, toes are pointing straight ahead. She has the wall to keep her in good alignment when it comes to head, shoulders, hips, and leg, and she's going to hold that position. And what she's looking for is a light stretch in that belly of the calf. Okay, and then she's going to hold that position. Now, looking at the sets, reps, time, and intensity, for this one, sets are going to be 1, repetitions are going to be 2, so you're going to alternate back and forth. Time is going to be 20 seconds, intensity is light, and the purpose of this exercise is to lengthen that gastrocs, to stretch out that gastrocs, because a lot of times with knee pain, what happens is the muscles above and below the knee are tight and shortened, and with that tight and shortened, you get pulling on the knee, which leads to knee irritation, knee pain, and potentially a full-blown knee injury. Okay, now moving on to number 3, lying leg raise. So this is where we're moving from standing down to the floor. And once again, I'll get Kaya to get into that starting position and then go through a couple repetitions. That's 1, that's 2. Okay, so breaking it down, going from standing down to the floor, lying on your back, relaxed in the upper body, neck, shoulder, head area. Then, and the feet are flat, knees bent, then Kaya's going to straighten one leg out. She's going to bring it up from the floor to like 30 degrees or to 45 degrees, and then back down to the ground, and then up again and back down to the ground. Now, before Kaya lifts her leg, she really wants to tighten up her abdominal area. Then she's going to lift up her leg and she'll feel it in her quads and in her hip area, and then back down. Perfect. Now, looking at the sets, reps, time, and intensity for this one, sets are going to be 1, repetitions are going to be 5, time's going to be smooth controlled movement with a good stop at the end position, and the intensity is going to be moderate, and the purpose, we've kind of talked about it already. We're trying to work on activating that core abdominal area, so strong core helps with knee pain. And we want to strengthen those muscles around the hip. Okay, moving on to number 4, hamstring stretch. Okay. Okay, and then Kaya's going to hold that end position. Okay, so breaking it down, we're going from standing down to the floor. You're lying on your back, relaxing the upper body, shoulder, and neck area. Kaya has her knees bent, feet flat. Then she's going to use the yoga strap. She's going to loop it around the bottom of her foot, and then she's going to straighten out, and then she can intensify it by straightening that leg out and looking for a stretch in the hamstring. Okay, now so what you can also do, Kaya has good flexibility. You might not have great flexibility like me. So what you would do is start with the leg on the ground. So you've looped the yoga strap, and this can be a rope, belt, towel, so it doesn't necessarily need to be a yoga strap. Then you're going to pull on the strap, lift the leg up, and go to the level that you can where you have a light stretch in that hamstring area. Okay, and then you're going to hold that position, and then you would go back down, and then you would switch sides, so moving that strap over to the other side and then going through that stretch as well, and then holding that end position. Perfect. Now, looking at the sets, reps, time, and intensity for this one, sets are going to be 1, repetitions are going to be 2, time's going to be smooth controlled movement with a good stop at the end position. You're going to hold that end position for 20 seconds. Intensity is light, and the purpose of the exercise is very much like the calf stretch. What we're doing is we're stretching out the muscles above the knee, because oftentimes with knee pain, what'll happen is everything will tighten around that knee joint. So the muscles below, muscles above, like the hamstrings, and what we want to do is loosen them up, lengthen them, and that's what we do with this hamstring stretch, so there's less pulling on that knee joint. Okay, moving to number 5, pillow knee squeeze. Good, that's 2 repetitions. So breaking it down, going from standing down to the floor, lying on your back, relaxing the upper body, shoulders, and neck. Then you're going to take a pillow. This is just a regular pillow. I mean, other things that you can use, like you can use like a Pilates ball, like a yoga block, a towel, but we're going to use the pillow. You put it in between your knees, and then feet are flat, knees are holding the pillow. You're lying on your back, then you're going to squeeze the pillow and then relax, and then squeeze the pillow and then relax. Perfect. Now, looking at the sets, reps, time, and intensity for this one, sets are going to be 1, repetitions are going to be 5, time's going to be smooth controlled movement with a good stop at the end position. Intensity is going to be moderate, and what we're working on is the core abdominal area, and then also working on activating the muscles in the inner thighs so that they can help and stabilize that knee. So there you go. Thanks, Kaya. So there you go. There's 5 exercises for knee arthritis. If you have any questions or comments or ideas for other videos, please do leave them down below. If you got benefit from this video, make sure to like this video, and before you go, hit subscribe in order to get future pain relieving videos, and also swing by exercisesforinjuries.com. It's your resource for pain-free living. So that's it. This is Rick Caselge from exercisesforinjuries.com and Lifelong Wellness saying take care and bye-bye.